This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Great to have David Feldman on the channel, chairman of the BKFC, a huge event coming on August 20th here in the capital in London. Yeah, it must be buzzing for the UK takeover, David.
Absolutely. I mean, we're feeling really good about the event, getting a lot of buzz about it. Got, one of the most well-known combat sports fighters in all the UK on this card as the main event. So we're you know, we're excited.
I don't think it's fans really expected to happen. MVP and Mike Perry. How did this just all come about? Tell us.
Just one of them things, really. I had another main event scheduled and that fell through. And then we just threw some names around and MVP's name came up and I said that's not going to be able to get done. And we made a couple phone calls and a couple conversations later. We had MVP versus Mike Perry, the best fight that nobody knew they wanted.
Well, saying that, I think there's definitely been a lot of talk about it in the UK, a lot of buzz about it. How have tickets gone so far, David?
Tickets are on a good pace. Everything's good. Like I said, we're tracking pretty good. We would have liked to obviously have not went up against Anthony Joshua, but it is what it is, and we'll make the most of it, and we'll put on this great event, and then we'll come back here and do 6 to 8 more events in the next 12 months here in the UK.
Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, I was going to ask about that, as we are a boxing channel as well. Of course, USYK Joshua 2 takes place in Saudi Arabia, but similar time zones to the UK. So, are you going to adjust your main event with Perry and MVP to make sure it doesn't clash with USYK Joshua 2?
I can't really do that. We have a scheduled run a show for the rest of the world just as they do, and we're gonna be big boys and just do what we have to do, put on a great show, have a great fight, and next time hopefully things don't line up this way, and a lot more people are going to be able to watch this thing, because obviously, let's face it, we're going up against an icon in Anthony Joshua. It's not an easy thing for us to do, but we're going to do it. We've been up against challenges before, and we think we can succeed.
Okay, okay. And for people who haven't bought tickets or can't get to the fight night itself, how can they watch
Just
online?
you can go to bkfc.com. You can get your tickets to watch it live in person, and something like you've never seen before at bkfc.com. You can get all the streaming information there as well. You can download the BKFC app at the App Store or at the Google Play, or go to bkfc.com for that information as well. But bkfc.com, you can find all your information that you need. You don't want to miss this event. It's stacked. It's got 12 outstanding fights. You got Paige Van Zandt as the main event. You got MVP as the main event. So, you got some really, really good names on this debut card for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship at the Wembley Arena in London next Saturday, August 20th.
Okay, okay. Now, I know you are obviously a former fighter yourself. You're a fight fan. How do you expect the main event to play out itself?
I just think it's a collision course. I mean, you got two guys in there that know how to fight and want to fight. They like to fight. That's the difference. They actually enjoy fighting. So when you enjoy fighting and you're fighting this kind of platform, you can have nothing but an exciting fight. So I'm expecting a really, really exciting fight with Mike Perry and MVP.
Yeah, we look forward to it. David, you mentioned, I think you said you plan another 6 to 8 shows in the UK. What sort of time frame are we looking for those shows? Because that is a lot of shows to do.
Yeah, we just acquired a bare knuckle fighting company here in the UK called BFBA, Bare Fist Boxing Association, and we're gonna roll them up and convert it into BKFC UK, and we're gonna launch some smaller shows, some mid-size shows, and then some really, really big shows. Next one's going to be in November, and then as we plan out 2023, we're going to plan it out to be here probably every other month.
Okay, so from next year, the UK is going to be a massive focal point for your business.
Absolutely. I mean, you have some of the best fight fans in the world here in the UK. You know, they love fighting, they love boxing, they love MMA, and they're going to really learn to love bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah, a lot of boxing fans will be watching this. So, what's your sort of message, especially for next year, where you plan so many shows in the UK, to take an interest into the bare knuckle scene? What would your message to traditional boxing fans be?
Look, you know that today we have a problem with paying attention to things, right? I mean, nobody pays attention for too long anymore. They're looking at their phone. They have, a 10-minute attention span. And guess what? Our fights are 10 minutes. So it fits today's attention span. The people with attention span problems can watch this fight. People that want, need something fast paced, need something exciting, need something that they can really attach to and watch and get all the action that they really ever needed. Boxing is a great sport. We can see some fighters can carry other fighters for 12 rounds. They can't do it here. It's all action, all fight long. So 5 2-minute rounds in a circle ring, and you start from 2 4-foot lines separated by 3 foot. It's nothing but action here. So tune in once, and I'm sure you're going to be tuning in again. And again, that's all at bkfc.com.
Having said that, then I'm sure you expect the sport to grow quickly in the UK next year.
Yeah, I mean, the sport has taken a rapid growth in the United States, and then we grew globally. We have a fights we're doing in Thailand, some other fights we're going to do in Japan, and some other countries around the world this year. But I think with the tremendous fan base that the UK has for combat sports, this has to be our second home.
Has sanctioning fights been quite a comfortable process here in the UK and for August 20th?
Yeah, I mean, no problem at all. We actually brought the former president of the Association of Boxing Commissioners from the United States over to oversee it with the ISKA. So we have double-layered sanctioning and regulation here. We required all the fighters to get full-blown medicals. That includes MRIs, MRAs, eye exams, EKGs, the whole everything that they could possibly get. We wanted to make sure that they were covered, physically and medically.
David, a criticism that boxing fans have of UFC and the MMA is that the undercard fighters, according to a lot of them, aren't paid adequately. Obviously, your top guys are. In terms of the bare knuckle championship, what are you going to do differently in terms of the undercard fighters? Are they going to be paid high purses?
Well, I mean, our pay is better than for lower and mid-level fighters, it's better than boxing or mixed martial arts. We pay better. At the high level, we have a few guys that get paid very, very good, and we're growing. So we're paying on a growing scale right now, and nobody is unhappy with their pay, really. We also did something that nobody else has done. We launched the first ever combat sports pension / retirement plan for our fighters. We announced it about a year ago, and we just got everything figured out now, and we're actually launching it as we speak. So that's another thing that we're doing for the fighters, and we're also giving them some other opportunities with sponsorships and things like that to earn additional income. So we're doing everything we can as a promotion to not only medically but also financially take care of our fighters.
That's fantastic to hear, David. Just a bit of a curveball question. Have you got a favorite promoter in boxing that you look up to?
I'm here in the UK. I have to say Eddie Hearn.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, listen, David. Just a last message to all the combat fans watching this. Why should they either buy a ticket on August 20th at Wembley Arena for MVP and Mike Perry, or tune in online on bkfc.com?
If you want to watch the most exciting night of fights that you've ever seen, tune in to bkfc.com. Next Saturday night, August 20th, to watch MVP versus Mike Perry. It will be the funnest, most exciting night of fights that you've ever seen. If you've never watched bare knuckle before, this is something you have to tune into, and I promise you that you're hooked.
David Feldman, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. It's been great to get you on. Hopefully, we have another catch up soon. And yeah, best of luck with your event on August 20th. All right, all the best.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Uma.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's
times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.